three of you right here stay here together.
And as he always is, my buddy James Sandlin is talking and managing things. But hello to you. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon in Hyman, Kentucky. Hometown Sports Corner in here with our buddy Todd Meadows and James Sandlin. And James, our first ever Hometown Sports Corner softball and baseball camp. Man, I'm all smiles, and you are too.
Yeah, man, it's a good day, thanks to, I want to get out of the way, thanks to Knott County Physical Court and the staff up here at Sportsplex, man, they got the fields looking beautiful. They've gracious enough to let us use them, thanks to Alice Lloyd College, David Hatfield's over here, the assistant coach of the baseball, and Fish and Wildlife's got a couple of officers up here helping us out, and so it's a good day over at Alice Lloyd. Jamie Pollard's here. She was a 4-year starter over at U Pike, so man, we've got a bunch of good people up here. And of course, Kendi, she was a good softball player back in high school. We got a lot of good people out here helping Dillon Field. So, man, it's been a good day. Like about 34 kids out here today. So,
got Miss Allie Hall here, of course. Allie playing at Alice Lloyd as we speak. And James, if I count right, we got them down to probably about 6 kids per instructor. And you won't get that kind of one-on-one attention anywhere. They're working multiple camps. They've already got started. And we're going to interview some of them throughout the day and so forth. But at the end of the day, this is just another way for you and I to have a bigger presence in this area and give back to the kids.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's giving back. We talked about it we're now getting ready to see in season 2 with me and you. Going to start season 3 here in about a month. So, and the good thing is we're going to finish season 2 off by doing what we love to do, and that's giving back. By the time it's all said and done, we're going to be give out 5 or 6 college scholarships to kids in the mountains. So this thing just keeps growing and getting better, and God keeps blessing us, man.
Yes, indeed he does. And as James said, let me say again, thanks to our buddy Jeff Cornett and the guys that work so hard to keep these fields and these facilities top notch. And then, of course, my friend Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Physical Court, all the Maastrichts, for once again giving us a golden opportunity to share the facilities here and provide this for the kids. And I can assure you the kids are going to get their money's worth as far as drills and fundamentals, and they've already had a ton of laughs and smiles. And we're going to make this be all about the kids, James.
Yeah, going to be all about them, man. I think there's kids here from 5 different counties. Coming up here to Knott County Sportsplex, seeing what we've got. Some of us first time they've ever been here, and they couldn't believe the facilities up here at Knott County Sportsplex and how well and look the fields are, man. They're. I was telling Todd Meadows earlier, the field behind us on the western Pocahontas field is about as good as fields you'll find in the mountains for multi-purpose. So, man, if you got nothing to do, come up and take a ride around and look at it.
Before I let you get back to working the different stations, James, we're coming up on the end of baseball, man. One more week of regular baseball. We've been bringing everybody a game of the week. Softball one week, baseball the next. Just about the best we can do with this kind of equipment. Our equipment is not made for the elements that we've had this spring, that being the rain and so forth. But James, they drew and seeded for the districts, and we're almost ready for district and regional baseball and softball.
Yeah, I think next weekend start the 18th. Starts postseason in the mountains or across the Commonwealth for the postseason high school baseball and softball. So I think Todd Meadows, he's covering the middle school state tournament. He's going to leave here in a few minutes and go over and cover that championship game for us today. So, man, just like that time of year.
Yes, sir. And, of course, this year you got back behind the plate a little bit. I gave him a hard time during one game, and he thought about throwing me out, but then he remembered who has to drive when he ain't driving to these road trips. You've enjoyed that, brother?
Man, I have. It's different, just another way to, get to know the kids of the mountains from different counties and different places. So it's been fun.
And we'll continue to have fun with it. James going to, I guess, go back and get them started back. And I might have my buddy Todd jump in here. Again, guys, we are at the first annual Hometown Sports Corner baseball and softball camp. And let me say, as James said, this is almost the end of our second year as he's joined me with Hometown Sports. And we've tried to cover them all. This past year, we were blessed with this gentleman here to come on board with us. And he runs East Kentucky Junior Sports and among some other things. Todd, how you doing, brother?
Doing great. Glad to be here. Beautiful day, Knott County, got a state tournament getting ready to go on, so I'll be leaving here shortly. But the East bracket, so we've got Floyd Central and a team called Ridgeway playing a championship game here, and they're going to advance. Who wins this is going to advance on, so we'll see what happens today.
Who do you think, and I'm going to put you on the spot, first question out, who do you think some of the best teams at that level are here in the mountains?
We got Knott County. Knott County is like 20-1 or something like that. You'd have to have them there. You got Floyd Central, Paintsville. I hate to leave any kind of team out. Pikeville's really good. Belfry's been good. They're on a losing streak now, but so a lot of good mountain teams here in middle school.
Saw you posted not long ago the Floyd Central guys had a night in which they went back to back to back. That's crazy that they hit 3 homers, let alone 3 in a row, brother.
Yeah, they got some big boppers on that team. They got Barrett Williams and Gage Bridget and Logan Sloan. So they got a lot of kids there. I got another kid hurt. Luke Gibson, he can hit home runs. He hit 3 last year, so they got some power hitters on that team for sure.
Then we get our attention. James and I was talking briefly about baseball at the high school level, and what do you hear, and who do you think is going to be the team to beat over in that 15th region?
Well, Prestonburg beat a great Powell team. You know, Powell team was like 20-6 or something like that. Prestonburg beat them last night. Had a no-hitter thrown against them. Black Cats end up winning 11-1. So that pretty good team over there. Floyd Central, pretty good team. Lawrence County, so a lot of teams over in the 15th. Pikeville always great as always. So, but I've been seeing a lot about y'all's Knott County team. So
I feel good about the Patriots over here. I do, man. And then them, Powell, Breathitt, Purry, Hazard. I would think. Give me those 5. I don't want to leave nobody out, but I think that's the 5 that. Probably most people will be looking to come out of this 14th. Todd, now let's talk a little bit about, we messaged you and said, hey, man, I know you've got a thing going on, but we got a thing over here going on and could use some help. And you didn't hesitate. You come on board with us. And now that we've had a year to think about it, reflecting back on it, pretty good move for you.
Oh yeah. It opened up another market. I never wanted to hop in on the Knott County side and do much of their stuff because I knew you all were doing that. I was kind of doing some Pike County and some Floyd County stuff, but no one ever covered middle school. You know, and you all said you wanted to do some middle school stuff, so that kind of hit home with me. I said let's get together. I've known James a long time. Our sons played Little League here together, as we talked about before, but. Just kind of branching out. It's kind of going crazy. You know, I think I reached 735,000 people during basketball season.
He said thousands, thousands of people, folks. 735,000. Let me brag on him a minute. Nobody does middle school sports better than this guy, and so we just was kind of eager to have him come on board, and it's been not about our deal or his deal, but it's been about the kids. And we told him if he'd come try it, he'd see, and I believe he'll vouch for us. We put the kids first, brother.
Absolutely. I love the Allstar game we got to do. I tell you, that was fun for me. I kind of hated for it to end. We did three days in a row, back to back to back, and I was hoping for a 4th, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed it. Thought we had a great time, good turnout, and raised a lot of money.
And again, money that will go well needed to a bunch of different things, particularly 5 scholarships now, 6 scholarships somewhere in that neighborhood that'll be given away probably next week. But then, Todd, as we move forward, though, I think it'll be labor of love that we'll continue to work together more on, right?
Oh, I'm definitely hoping so. I want to do more this year. This year was kind of just getting our feet wet together, both of us.
150 games. Something like that, but 153. But we want to do more, and we will do more, Todd. We'll have more help, and we, like you said, we had to learn the ins and outs of it.
There's a lot to it, and you know, people don't realize signal. We need some schools to get internet, workable internet in the schools. That makes it so much easier. Yes, hardwired makes it so much easier for people like us to do our job and to get it out, because you got so many family members that can attend, whether sickness or grandparents or something, or they live away. They just can't attend and watch these games, and they want to see their kids and they want to hear a positive outlook, and we give that. We don't, if a kid makes an error, we don't dog on them. We say, hey, sometimes that happens. It's baseball or something like that. So but we're going to branch out a lot more this year. I'm shooting for 200 games this coming year.
And we believe we'll do that. We do want to say on that note, thank you to the coaches that invited us. We did about 20 games here for a tournament. We've already been asked to come back and do that. We did a bunch of tournaments in Perry County, here in Knott County. He came over and helped us. We did the Knott County preseason and postseason for the girls and the boys, and we'll continue to do much of the same there, I think.
Yeah, I did Floyd and Pike counties as well. The 7th and 8th grade, they had their separate, and Floyd County boys and girls as well. And did some volleyball this year. So we're trying to branch out as much as we can, bring you some of these games into your home. Of course, we'd like for you to attend the game, but if you can't, just hop in there and watch the show. Give a little bit of feedback here to the kids. Tell us where you're from, who you're rooting for, and we'll get your name mentioned and give them a shout out.
And then another avenue that Todd's done a phenomenal job with this year, folks, is showcasing the players. Mom and Dad, you send pictures and stats or things, and he's put those together, and Todd, those blew up like a skyrocket.
Yeah, I had over 750, I think, submissions. Kids, they play this sport or this sport. Had a lot from Harlan County. We wasn't expecting that. So that's a area. I wouldn't say a market, but an area that we want to, that we could expand on maybe sooner or later.
Monday evening. I'm not told you that, but Monday evening, tune in to Hometown Sports Corner.
That'd be great. I'll be tuned in. I love Mondays.
I can't say much more because I've been told not to say much more, but there's a big announcement coming on Hometown Sports Monday evening.
That sounds great to me. I don't even know what it is. I'll have to pick his brain and see if he'll really reveal it to me here off the camera. But appreciate you all tuning in always to my page, East Kentucky Junior Sports and Hometown Sports. We're kind of merged together. We don't do any competing. We work together, and he puts my logo on his stuff. I put his logo on my stuff. We're going to do that today in the state championship game. So we'll going to branch out a lot this coming year.
And then Todd, a final question, brother. This sounds like a loaded question, but why do this? You got a full-time job. You got a family. Why you put all these hours into this?
Well, if you do what you love, it's not work. And I've had kids that play sports, and my kids play sports. And years ago, my son got interviewed by another media company, and it just made his day for a month. That's all they talked about, So that's the kind of thing. Getting the kids out there, they don't get any coverage. Once they get to high school level, they're going to get all kinds of coverage. But for the middle school level, no one ever does. And it's just kind of prepare them and get their names out there and make them a household name early on. I just enjoy that. I really do.
10, 12 years ago, I interviewed some dirt track racers. You knew I was going to bring dirt track into the conversation somehow. But those guys then went on to become what we would call professional drivers. Fast forward 3 years into their career, they were being interviewed every time they turned around. And the next thing you know, some of those guys said, I was being interviewed by Jamie Hughes 10 years before this started. And so I think you'll see several of these kids when they start becoming a sophomore, junior, and senior in high school look back and will appreciate even more what we're doing here at the middle school and junior ranks.
It gives that family, too, something, because reflect back, hey, here's my kid. If they see it, they can go back and watch it, because I always do never delete when I do a post on there. And, makes them relive, when their kids were younger and when they're smaller, and it's just kind of a keepsake for them, really. This is my kid playing in a championship game. They won. Here it is. But back when we went to school, you didn't have that. Maybe somebody had a VHS camera if they were extremely rich, but not very often. And I'd love to have myself on camera playing games back in the day. So hopefully we can do that for them too.
Well, and again, guys, he's headed to the big game over in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. He's been in there helping us some. And, Todd, maybe I send you a player or two and you interview them before. Are we close to you having to leave?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good for a little bit.
All right, let me go get us a couple, and maybe Todd talk just a little bit more about that game that's coming up while I'll go get him a couple players.
Okay. As always, appreciate you tuning in to Hometown Sports Corner as we bringing you the baseball and softball camp here today in Knott County at Sportsplex. My son played Little League here years ago, so always fun. Who do we got coming up here with us? What's your name?
Noah Cornet.
Okay. Where you play ball at?
Emelina.
Emelina. Okay, let's go to Emelina. What's your favorite sport to play?
Baseball.
Baseball. Do you play any other sports though other than?
Just basketball.
Baseball and basketball. All right, for Emelina. We got to cover some of their games this year. How you played Little League?
I got out of Little League last year.
Okay, Little League. You play in the senior league or Kyle Ripken or anything like that this year, baseball wise?
I don't play any. Wouldn't play any baseball this year.
Oh, okay. So you got a favorite? You got a favorite player or favorite team?
The Braves.
Great. I see you wearing an Acuna shirt. Yeah. Absolutely. You ever been down to watch him play yet at Cincinnati or down in Atlanta?
I went down in Atlanta in 2021.
Okay. So nice. He's one of the top players. I'm a big Braves guy. I started back in '81 with the Braves. So you got a favorite position you like to play?
Right
field.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, a lot of people think, don't put me in the outfield. I don't want to play outfield. But outfield is one of my favorite places because if somebody's trying to run on you, that's my favorite thing, to throw them out, show them that I got an arm and things like that. So what grade are you in?
6.
Sixth grade. All right. So you want to play on the high school team? I guess you can start playing next year in 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
Play up Vermont County. But anything you want to tell anybody back home watching right now?
Do your best in the sport you play.
That's right. Every sport you play, do your best. Great advice. You want to send a shout out to any of your family or parents?
Shout out to my mom.
Your mom. All right. Mother's Day coming up. Perfect opportunity. Appreciate you coming up here, talking to us. Send us somebody else over here. Again, I love that shirt, by the way. That's okay. Let's kick it out. Get it out. It's all right. All right, as we wait here for another player. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Here we go. One more young man coming up here. All right, have your seat right here, young man. You're good. All right, what's your name?
Gavin.
What's your full name?
Like my middle name?
Yeah, full name. Nice name.
Gavin Isaiah Figueredo.
There we go. What position do you play?
Sometimes I play left and right field. Sometimes I play third.
Okay, what's your favorite spot to play?
Probably third.
Third base. All right. What grade are you in?
Third.
Where do you go to school at?
Marcus James Potter Elementary.
Okay. You play any other sports other than just baseball?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Basketball. All right. Which one's your favorite?
Baseball.
Baseball. All right. So you're with the camp. You having a good time here at the camp today?
Yeah.
Are you learning anything? You got some guys out here, some collegiate coaches. You got a guy that played at UK baseball. A little bit of everything. Pretty nice to learn from guys like that. Beautiful weather here. Do you play Little League?
Yeah.
You play right here?
No.
Okay. What Little League do you play at?
I play at Slim on Little League.
Okay. All right. How you doing this year at Little League? Been doing pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. You got a favorite baseball player?
Otani.
Otani, okay. What about team? Who's your favorite team?
Pirates.
Pirates, all right. I see you wearing Pirates outfit here. I always love the colors, the black and the gold. You want to give a shout out to Mom or anybody here on Mother's Day coming up? Or any family member? I understand. Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate you coming over here and talking to us. You want to send somebody else back over here for us? Go ahead and send someone else over and let them talk to us. I appreciate you coming over. All right, so we got another one coming up here. They're running the bases. Here with us. Here comes young man going to have a seat right here. Howdy. What's your full name?
Bryson Sloan.
Yeah, where do you go to school at?
Hyman Elementary.
Hyman, all right. You play any other sports other than just baseball?
Play basketball.
Basketball. Which one's your favorite?
Basketball.
Basketball, really? Be like baseball as well. Hyman, pretty good basketball team, right? I mean, this year won the state tournament, 7th grade. But who you got a favorite baseball player you like to?
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts, all right. Is Dodgers your favorite team as well? All right. What position do you play in baseball usually? Okay.
Shortstop.
Shortstop. All right. So you must have got a pretty good arm, right? Feel pretty good. Are you a little bit nervous? Am I making you nervous putting you on camera? No. Okay. Good. Do you got anyone you want to give a shout out to, like Mother's Day or anything like that?
My mom and my brother. There's
Okay. All right. So Mother's Day's tomorrow. Make sure you give Mom a big hug and thank her for everything. All right. Anything else you want to say or add?
no.
No? All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up here and talking to us. Send another person over here and let them talk to us. We'll interview them. So we'll get us another person in here in just a second. Another young player. Here he comes. Got the Cubs uniform on. Howdy.
Howdy.
What's your name?
Hunter Hall,
Hunter Hall. Where do you go to school at?
Hyman Elementary.
I'm elementary. So you play the Little League?
Pitcher.
Oh, pitcher. Okay. Where do you play at? What other than pitcher? What other position do you play?
Like first, center field, and shortstop.
Okay. First, center field, and shortstop. What's your favorite one to play?
First.
First base. Really?
Yeah.
So you like making those digs, and if somebody makes a bad throw, and
Yeah.
yeah, well, I can tell you, keeps you entertained and hopping on the field for sure. Playing other sports other than just baseball?
Yeah, that's all. I just play baseball.
Baseball, okay. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. You got a favorite player? How about
Like Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper? All right. Well, who's your favorite team then? You have a favorite team?
Well, I like Bryce Harper, but I like the Savannah Bananas.
Savannah Bananas. All right. That's a great answer. They pull in a lot of people watch it. I seen Roger Clemens pitch for them not too long ago. Roger Clemens was a pitcher back in my day. Anyone you want to give a shout out to here on getting ready to be the day before Mother's Day? You want to give a shout out to Mom or anybody?
I'll shout out to my mom
Okay.
and my dad.
Mom and Dad, all right. Perfect answer. Got to get them both in there, right? Well, I'll tell you what, you enjoying the camp today? Pretty good, right? Y'all
Yeah.
running the bases right now.
Yeah.
I'd say you're pretty fast. Are you pretty fast?
Yeah.
So you can steal some bases? All right, well, good deal. Good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to deprive you from running. Go over there and send someone else back over here for me, all right? I appreciate you coming over here and talking to us. All right, so got another one coming up here in just a second. He likes the Savannah Bananas. That's great. It's a kind of a traveling baseball team that runs around. Yeah, hello, who do we got here? What's your name?
Riley
What's your last name, Riley?
Jackson.
Okay. What school do you go to?
I go to Jim Buchanan.
Jim Buchanan. All right. Do you play any other sports other than just baseball?
Basketball just for fun.
Basketball for fun. So I'm going to assume that baseball is your favorite, right?
Yeah.
What position do you usually play?
I usually play outfield or third base.
Outfield or third base? What's your favorite spot?
Third base.
Third base, really. So you got to be able to have a pretty good, strong arm for third base, right? To make that throw to first. You got
Yeah.
a pretty good arm.
Yeah.
They ever let you pitch any?
No, I want to.
You want to? Well, maybe you'll get to learn that. If you got a good arm, they always need good arms as pitchers.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm just not accurate.
Oh, hey, that's going to come. That was my son's biggest thing. He could throw hard, but he just wasn't all that accurate. But he pitched some. He sure did. Now, do you have a favorite baseball player?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. All right. How about favorite team? Do you have a favorite team?
It's honestly has to be the Yankees.
Okay, the Yankees. Well, Babe Ruth played for the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to here the day before Mother's Day? A mom, a dad, or anybody?
I'm just gonna have to give thanks to my dad for bringing me here.
Okay. Dad bring you here. Is he here watching today? So he's
Yep.
here watching. All right. Shout out to his dad. Thank you so much for coming over. You like base running? You're doing the base running right now, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Are you
pretty
pretty
much.
quick?
I'll say I am.
Pretty fast runner. Well, that's good. That's cool. So I don't want to hold you back from letting you go out here and get your run in. Appreciate you coming over here and talking to us, and send the next person over here for us, will you? All right. So we're going to have one more person, another person or two come in here. All right. Howdy. Howdy see. What's your name?
Caden Webb,
Anyway, where you go to school at?
Martha Jane Potter Elementary.
Okay. You playing other sports other than just baseball?
I play wrestling, football, basketball, and about to get into dirt bike racing.
Okay, so he's a multi-sport athlete. I think you out of breath, are you?
Yeah, I just
Get
ran.
you running these bases, don't they? What's your favorite sport to play? Which one's your favorite?
Basketball, baseball, one of them.
Basketball, baseball. What position do you play here for baseball usually?
Well, normally I play third, short, outfield, or pitcher and catcher.
Okay.
But my favorite is pitcher.
Favorite's pitcher, all right. I seen you warming up earlier here today when you first got here. Y'all was out on the mound throwing balls. So, you got a favorite baseball player?
Yeah, I like Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr. All right. What is the Braves your favorite team as well?
Yep.
All right. Appreciate it. I'm a Braves guy too. I've been a Braves fan since 1981. Do you want to give a shout out to mom or dad or anybody? I know it's the day before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Right?
Mom, she's always the one who's like coming outside, telling me when dinner, and me and Dad just goes outside and hits on the tee and stuff.
Hey, that's
work
good.
on my pitching.
So they're constantly working with you. That's great, ain't it? That's great. Make you a better player and wrestler. I like that. We don't see a lot of guys wrestling, so that's pretty cool.
I won state. I couldn't go this year because I was learning too much about basketball.
Okay.
But last year I went to state. I won state in the whole state. I was the champion.
Really?
Mhm.
Holy cow! That's awesome. It's kind of an overlooked sport, but wrestling is great. It teaches you a lot of things, and
I mainly did it for football because we're
Really?
getting them quick feet on the football field.
Yeah.
Wrestling gets you them quick feet and
Okay.
reflexes
Well,
for
great.
baseball and all that.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming over here and talk to us. I'll let you
No
get
problem.
back out here and do some running. Are you pretty fast?
Yeah, all right.
Decent, huh? You still on any bases this year? You playing a little league?
Yep, I stole a lot of bases.
Well, there you go. So you must be pretty fast. Well, I'll let you get out here and do some more running. Send someone else over here that hasn't talked to us yet. Appreciate you coming over. Congratulations on that state wrestling championship, by the way. We talked to everyone. I said we may have another one or two left here. Howdy. All right, what's your name, young man?
Carter Adams,
Where you go to school at?
Lesser Middle School,
Letcher Middle School. All right. What grade are you in?
the 6th grade.
6th grade. All right. Do you know Trig Wisenat? You know Trig plays football? Okay, yeah. I've talked to his dad some. He's just healing up from his arm, but he goes over Letcher. So you, how many sports do you play?
Depends on the season. Currently, baseball.
Baseball. All right. So you play other sports for Letcher. Okay. What's your favorite sport to play?
Archery and basketball.
Archery. All right. I like that. What position do you usually play during baseball, though?
Second base.
Second base. All right. You like running the bases? I know a lot of kids coming over here out of breath talking to me, but do you got a favorite Major League Baseball player?
Yes.
Who is it?
Aaron Boone.
Aaron Boone. Wow. Former Yankees manager, right? What's your favorite team? You got a favorite baseball team? Like
The
Yankees?
Reds.
Oh, the Reds. Okay. The Reds. But archery, I like that. Y'all have your school? Do they compete in archery tournaments and things like that?
Yeah. We placed second last year in the
Okay.
Valentine's Day tournament.
What do you usually shoot in archery? You just shoot pretty good.
230.
Oh, hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. My little girl does it as well. She's just a 4th grader. She's learning, so she's got a ways to go yet. But you want to give a shout out to any of your parents or family members? Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Always remember that.
My mom and my dad.
Mom and his dad wants to give a shout out to his mom and dad. Good answer. Good answer. Well, I'll let you get back out there and do some more running. Appreciate you coming over here and talking to us. All right. See the next person over who hasn't been here yet. All right. So, pretty good turnout here today. Got around 30 kids or so here for the baseball and softball game, or I guess we call it skills camp. Here, we're going to interview a couple more kids, and I think we're going to sign out for just a little bit. Appreciate you all tuning in to us. All right, so Hometown Sports Corner here sponsoring the skills camp. Got one more coming over here, and I think we've got everybody else on this side who's running the bases. They're coming out all worn out and out of breath, these kids over here. All right, what's your name, young man?
Bryson Brown.
Bryson Brown. Where do you go to school at, Brian?
Car Creek.
Park Creek. All right. Do you play any other sports other than just
I've played football, basketball, and then baseball.
What's your favorite sport to play?
Baseball.
Baseball. What position do you usually play?
Third.
Third base. All right. You ever pitched any? Did you pitch
Yep.
any? All right, so you got to have a pretty strong arm from third base, right, to make that throw or to first base. So usually if somebody's third baseman, they're a pitcher as well. You got a favorite Major League Baseball player?
That I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to.
I don't watch that much baseball, but
Okay, so what do you usually watch? What sports do you usually watch?
sometimes basketball.
Okay, you got a favorite NBA player?
Yeah.
Who is?
LeBron.
LeBron, okay. The Lakers your favorite team as well? Like the Lakers?
Not I can't remember what the team's called, but Steph Curry's on it.
Okay, you're talking about Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were putting you on the spot here, wouldn't we? Asking you questions. So you want to give a shout out to a mom or dad or anything? Remember, tomorrow's Mother's Day.
Mom.
Shout out to his mom, Mother's Day. That's a great answer. That'll keep you out of trouble. You know that, right? Well, it looks like your guys are moving around. I'll go let you go back and join them. So appreciate you coming over here and talking to us. All right. All right. So that's gonna probably do it for us right here. Hey, Jamie, that was the last one. Okay. So we got some more coming. Great. All right, here we go. We got one more coming over here. Howdy, are you out of breath? Guess you're running them bases, don't you? All right, what's your name?
Xavier.
Xavier. All right, what school do you go to, Xavier?
Car Creek Elementary.
Car Creek Elementary. Do you play any other sports other than just baseball?
Basketball and football.
What's your favorite?
Football.
Football, really? On the baseball field, what position do you usually play?
Second.
Second base. All right. Do you ever pitch any?
No.
No, okay. Well, that'll come. What grade are you in, Car Creek?
Second.
Oh, so you're young. I tell you, you're tall for second grade. Woo, we got some wind going here. You got a favorite Major League Baseball team?
Reds.
The Reds. How about player?
Ellie Deli Cruz.
Dela Cruz. He's pretty good. He's got 21 steals already. He is really, really fast. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, like a mom or a dad? You know, tomorrow's Mother's Day. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
My mom lets me play baseball and stuff, and I'm really thankful for her.
All right, that's a perfect answer. What a great Mother's Day gift. Just giving thanks. So appreciate you coming over here and talking to us, and go out here and have some more fun. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Who we got next? What's your name?
Zayden Ambergy.
Amber. Okay. What school do you go to?
West Perry.
West Perry. You playing other sports other than baseball?
I used to play soccer and basketball, but now I'm just playing baseball.
Okay. What's your favorite sport to play?
Honestly, baseball now.
Baseball.
Yeah.
All right. What position do you play?
Usually, left, center, outfield.
Okay.
But I always play pitcher.
Okay. And you know, outfielders make the most money in Major League Baseball. Did you know that? They make the most money. A lot of people say, well, I don't like playing outfield. Outfielders make more money than anybody.
Yeah, but the ball never comes to you in the outfield. But I still like it.
That's
It's
okay.
fun.
That's okay.
It's
They're
fun.
just honing your skills. You know, when you get older, you'll play third base and shortstop and those type of things. So
We'll be playing all bases, and soon I'll be playing travel ball.
that's right. What position? What's your favorite Major League Baseball team? You have a favorite team?
Honestly, the Reds.
How about player? Do you have a favorite player?
I don't know any baseball players
Okay.
except James. He's on my team.
Okay. All right. You want to give a shout out to anybody at home, a mom or a dad, or
Honestly, shout to everyone
out to
because
everyone?
everyone's been so nice.
Okay, well, that's a perfect answer. Everyone's been so nice. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you get back out there and continue getting your workout. You having a good time today?
Yeah.
Good deal, good deal. All right, let's see the next person over here. Thank you for coming over and talking to us. All right. Who we got here? What's your name?
Kenjukwali Sandlin.
Okay, where do you go to school at?
Hyman.
Hyman. All right. Do you like baseball?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite sport to play? Do you play other sports other than just baseball?
I used to play basketball and
Okay. All right. Do you have a favorite team you like to watch? Major league team, baseball team? Who is it?
I don't know. Actually, I forgot.
Okay, that's okay. How about player? Do you have a favorite player?
No.
No.
No, my favorite.
All right. What position do you play in baseball usually? Anywhere they put you, anywhere they want to put
Outfield or
you. Okay.
left outfield.
Okay. Left field. All right. Do you want to give a shout out to mom or dad or anybody?
All of them.
All of them. All right. You know, tomorrow's Mother's Day, so you definitely want to give a shout out to mom, right? All right. Well, I appreciate you having a good time today. All right. Well, I'll let you get back out there and get back at it. Get back in these. Get back out here running and stuff. All right.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming over here and talking to us.
Okay.
All right. Who we got here next? What's your name?
Mason Holt.
Okay. Where do you go to school at?
Martha
Martha.
Jane Potter Elementary.
Okay. All right. What grade are you in?
3rd grade.
Third grade. What's your favorite sport to play?
Baseball.
Baseball. All right. That's why we're here today, right? What position do you play in baseball? What spots?
Outfield and not really. Only one time I played infield. So
Okay.
outfield
So
and
some infield
infield.
and outfield. All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to play? You like the outfield? I really liked it. I did. When I
Like
got
any place?
yeah, if you could play anywhere, what would be your favorite spot to play?
Probably like pitcher's mound,
Okay.
backstop,
Okay.
or third base.
Well, good deal. Good deal. All right. You got a favorite player you like to watch? Major league player?
I don't really know at this point.
Don't know. Okay. All
Not
right.
really.
Well, you want to give a shout out to anybody at home, a mom or dad? Or?
Yeah, probably the players on my baseball team, Peyton Crabtree, Hendricks Tackett, and Malachi, and other people.
Shouts out to his teammates. You gotta love that teammate here, true to the bone, right here.
Yep.
All right. You having a good time here today?
Yeah.
Or learning anything? That's the important thing.
Yep.
Having a good time learning. All right. Well, appreciate you coming up here and talking to us. We got a couple more here. Going back out there and join your group. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Have a good day.
All right. You do the same, young man. All right. Have you a seat here, young man. What's your name?
Zeke.
Okay. Where do you go to school at?
Clark Creek Elementary.
Car Creek. All right. Do you like baseball?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite sport? All right. What grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. All right. Well, you're tall for a kindergartner, right? Now, what's your favorite spot to play on a baseball field?
In.
Okay, infield. Okay. Do you have a favorite team you like to watch? I know you're wearing a Rockies hat, right? Is that your team you play for? All right. Do you have anyone you want to give a shout out to, like a mom or dad or anything? Tomorrow's Mother's Day.
My mom
Your mom
and my dad.
and your dad. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I appreciate you coming here and talking to us. Go back out. Are you having a good time? All right. That's the most important thing, right? Go back out here and get your time in and go back with your little group there, and I'll get the next person here. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming. Howdy. What's your name?
Cash Watts.
Okay. Where do you go to school at?
Hyman Elementary.
I'm in elementary. Is baseball your favorite sport?
Yeah.
Do you play any other sports other than baseball?
I play basketball, but I used to play soccer.
Okay. Soccer requires a lot of running. What position do you play for baseball?
Sometimes outfield, and I usually play third base.
Okay. Do you have a favorite major league team or player?
Probably the New York Mets.
New York Mets. All right. And you got a Mets hat on, too. You play for the Mets as well? Okay. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, like a mom or a dad?
I'd probably shout out my teammates and my coaches and probably my family.
Okay. Teammates, family, coaches, true teammate right here. Appreciate you coming over here and talking to us. You having a good time today?
Yeah.
A little bit cool up here, ain't it? A little bit cool. That wind's blowing. A little bit overcast, but thank you for coming up here. Go back out here and hop in back with your group and enjoy the rest of the day, okay? All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hometown Sports. Hey, Jamie, that's going to be all of them. What's that? Yeah, we can. What time is it? It's almost 1:35, so Okay. So we're going to go ahead and sign off here, Hometown Sports. Appreciate you tuning in to us, and we'll get back out here in just a few minutes and get the rest of the interviews with some more of the teammates. But I got to head to the state tournament, so thank you so much for tuning in to Hometown Sports Corner and today's softball and baseball camp. Thank you so much for tuning in.